position was in Columbus County. Isn't that what you came to?
Well, you know, they've been doing a bounty program.
Yeah.
And it's not working as well as they thought it was, and they are reducing their bounty program. They're not gonna completely do away with it. They can't keep beavers from coming out of other counties, and they can't tell where the beaver came from, and they're trapping the easy beavers. And also, there's a real shortage of trappers.
So what's the difference in the proposal that you present?
You have a qualified federal employee that's hired by APHIS, that's assigned to this county.
Full-time.
A professional man.
Half-time, we pay a half the salary. We pay a half the salary.
Full-time.
And you be full-time, we pay half the salary.
We're getting one employee and two employees.
You're getting one employee.
But we're splitting it with Columbus if they choose to do it on.
Right.
So you're getting half employee.
That's what I'm saying, so we were gonna, still, that's what we agreed to when we were talking about it.
But it's a step up from what you're currently at.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna match the grant, they're gonna pay a portion of it. You will give
Mr. Brett.
My understanding, you said the one full-time person, without the homeowner paying, is 66,000. So half would be 33, and that's total.
That's
No landowner or anything.
That's not the numbers we got here. I know they're not accurate because you don't have it. The piece of paper I got here says $56,000 a cooperative agreement. Then you got $6,000 for the VMAT. Then you got $6,000 for the landowner fee, which is a total of $68,000.
I think what you're looking at is that $6,000 hasn't been implemented yet, it's still $4,000. It would be, right now, the current numbers that you'd be working off, yeah, that was written up. If the current numbers you'd be working off of would be $30,000 plus $3,000.
So it'd be 66 divided by 2, you're splitting 33.
I make a motion that we
Wait a
accept.
minute, but you don't know what it's gonna be next year.
You don't.
I didn't say that. Is this contract agreement be for 1 year at a time?
This would be.
It's for 9 months.
Well, for whatever.
This dollars are prorated.
Well, he says we prorated.
It's prorated now.
But for the time, and every year we come back and have to do it again, right?
No, that's for 12 months.
For
The
12 months.
prorated amount, if we can start as early as October with the agreement, October 1st, if Columbus comes on board. If we decided to do it October 1st, the numbers are $22,800 or $25,000.
Can I make a motion like this, Joe? A motion that we accept
And that
the
would go through June
proposal
30th.
with an option to review it if Columbus County does not agree to participate. I mean, it's still open to
Motion by Mr. Cogdell, second by Oakley, Goins. Discussion. I mean, I don't know how you can make a decision when the numbers are totally not right.
I think he's doing it from now until
This is all I
end
got
of
to go
June,
on.
here, right? This is because of the numbers. We don't have
Numbers aren't
that.
right then.
But then he said he gonna come back and bring the real numbers, so we'll leave that option open. When Columbus County come, he gonna have to come back with some real numbers.
I think the landowners need some skin in the game.
Let me give you some very accurate numbers. Okay, if you start at October 1st, with the landowner having a stake, it will cost this county $22,875. If you decide that you want to pay the landowner's portion, it will be $25,125. That will be solid with no change through June 30th of 2020. And then you can reevaluate it at that time to see if there's an increase and do you want to continue with the program.
All I'm saying, Dean, them not the numbers that were given to me.
These were just emailed to me today.
This is all I had to go on. And that's where I was, and I asked the other day in a meeting, and I was told it was prorated, these numbers were.
Not those, these are.
That's what I was told the other day.
No, those.
Okay, any more discussion?
I've got one question. This gentleman, if this agreement goes through, who does he report to in Bladen County?
He would report to Butch Adams on that with the APHIS, Animal Plant Health Inspection Service. He would be a federal employee that would be hired. This would be a created position that doesn't exist right now.
So someone here will be able to monitor his hours of
Well,
work?
another thing I'd like to ask for is, a good idea would be to create citizens in each of your
Let's
districts.
deal with one thing at a time, please.
I just have my comment to say that he has to be productive. If he's not productive, then we don't want to throw our money out there. And I think that should come next. Okay.
Well,
Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? No. Ayes have it. Mr. Daniel, you want to talk about this?
Yeah,
We'll vote on it next meeting, but you can discuss it if you
that'll
want.
be fine. Okay, it may be a good idea, this is a suggestion, to have maybe 2 people from each of your districts or areas to represent different regions of the county. This would be the Beaver Management Board, the official board that this person could report to, and also report to his supervisor, who is Butch Adams, so we can kind of keep up with what is going on. And they can report what is going on in your region, so that's something you can think about and we can discuss it.
Okay.
And also help him, because he will not know the district,
The area. You
Or-
just formally
Or
vote.
make
he will know the board, the people, so that would be great.
You can get one mark on that.
Okay.
That would be great.
Okay. Okay, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank
Good
you.
job, thank you, Mr. Gold.
Emergency Director, Mr. David Al.
Good afternoon. I just wanted to bring to you, we sent out requests for bids for our budgeted remount ambulance for the 2019-2020 budget year. We had 2 proposals that came back. Robin, if you would open up the memo at the bottom. One was from Precision Rescue, the other one's from Atlantic Emergency Vehicles. And I sent one Southeastern Vehicles, I had no response for them. Both vendors meet the requirements we asked for as far as in the bid dealing with the warranties and insurances we were looking for. We were looking for 3-year, 36,000 conversion warranty on the box, 5-year, 100,000 mile paint warranty on the box, 5-year, 72,000 mile electrical warranty on the conversion of the electrical system. So after looking at all their certifications and QBM certifications, our lowest proposal was Precision Rescue. We have dealt with Precision Rescue, and I just wanted to bring that to the board to see if we could get approval to go ahead and move forward.
I'll motion that we accept
Motion by
that.
Mr. Bullock, second by Mr. Britt. Any discussion?
I just have one question, how much does it cost for a new one?
For a brand new ambulance,
What do we need?
not quite, but, the price did go up as of July 1, 2018, because ambulance standards changed to NFPA standards. So currently, a type 3 ambulance with the same specs as this unit here, you're looking at about 135 to about 145, one brand. Mr. Dallas sold ambulances for a little while, and he can tell you they can go up to 175,000.
Oh, you can spend as much as you want.
It's
I would say
according
average cost is between 150 and 200,000.
Yeah, just according to how you spec it, use.
Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Any motion passed.
I did also want to mention to the board on the 16th of August, OMS was down and inspected the county units and our 2 volunteer rescue units. All units did meet compliance for this year, so we're good to go for another 2 years.
Good job, thank you.
2 years?
Yeah, 2-year inspection cycle.
Mr. Terry Duncan, Dr. Terry Duncan. Consider approving the clinical instructional agreement with Fayetteville State School District. Any discussion? Motion by Dr. L.K. Munson, second by Mr. Britt. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Consider approving shredded purge service. Dr. L.K. Munson, second by Dr. Bullock. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Consider approving the industry contract.
Interagency.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Dr. O'Feeman going, second by Mr. Britt. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Vital record policy. Mr. Cogdale, second by
Second.
Dr. O'Feeman going. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Ms.
Thank you so
Duncan.
much.
Ms. Renee,
It's really Carol.
consider accepting an unpaid tax report and annual settlement for year 2009 to 2018 in accordance with NCGS 105-378A. Motion by Mr. Britt, second by Mr. Cogdale. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Consider adopting an order directing the tax collector to collect taxes charged in the tax record and receipt. Mr. Cogdale, second by Dr. O'Feeman going. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Ms. I'm sorry. I didn't even look up. I'm sorry. Department of Social Service, Vicky Smith. Update regarding to like, you know, I can get you this back. You're in trouble.
Oh, no, we'll make it. Thank you for inviting us back. You know, we were here at the last meeting where we presented the quarter, reports from our, corrective action plan that we are under with adult Medicaid. We are here tonight to review the July. This is just a 1 month, report that we wanted to share with you, and I'm gonna let Ms. Lisa Nance review that with you. Robin, go to the second.
And this is the first month of our fiscal year, beginning 2019 for July. What you see is the actual eligibility audit, and we have completed it for application and recertification together in this 1 month. That shows what each employee that was audited completed. You see the employee there across the bottom again, those are your alpha, and then of course our numbers here to indicate what the audit reflects.
I have a question. C, they're still concerned with C. So every month when you do this, these are the same person, am I correct? Is this a new employee?
Yes, it is.
So.
Within a year, less than a year.
Less than a year, so do you expect some time to
Yes, ma'am.
improve? Okay, thank you.
Are these the same employees that you showed the last time?
Yes, yes, sir.
So she's improving, she's improving.
And then the next slide, Robin, the technical. And this indicates again the technical scores from the audits for recertification and application for each employee, B, C, F, G, and H.
So all of them are meeting the standard requirements?
We have a few that are below, but we're
What's the-
working towards meeting them.
What's the requirement that you said is a standard?
The line that you see across is 96.8%, which is, not the actual set standard, but the state is sort of discussing that as being their standard, and that's what we're using right now.
So these graphs here, both pages are on the same employee.
Yes, there are different audits that were completed, and the employees are across the bottom. There are actually 5 employees, and it is the same 5 employees.
How do you go about selecting those 5?
They're the ones that are, they're the full-time employees that are there, that are doing the work. We do have some employees who are in training, some are in Cumberland County,
Okay.
and, that will be ending this week, so we'll have those employees coming back.
What those zeros mean about? Is that somebody else in that position that?
It is, and as of right now, that just means they have not had any audits. We don't have anybody, there's not an alpha there at this time for anyone.
Okay. Is anybody there coming in?
Yes, yes, we do. We do have additional staff that will be added, as we're moving along through the months.
What kind of,
Okay.
what kind of corrective action and timeframe do you give to correct? Like I see you say some of them not quite at that four level.
When we do complete an audit, they are given 3 days to make the correction to the file
3 days.
at that point. Yes.
And then you just reevaluate again.
That's right.
Review to see if it met the standard.
Yes, sir.
Anything else? Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
I like what I'm seeing.
Advisory report, fire department, industrial facility, and pollution control, finance and authority. Motion table? Reappoint, motion to reappoint by, Mr. Britt, second by Ms. Trivett. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? Recreation committee, motion to appoint Tony Hood,
I nominate,
second by Ms. Trivett.
I nominate Mr. Walter Rhodes.
Is there a second? Mr. Walter Ruddy.
Yes.
Second by Dr. Philman Goins. We'll vote on the first one first, Tony Hood. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I'd better, all in favor, raise your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. All opposed? 1, 2, 3.
You vote, Wes?
Ayes have it. Tony Hood. Advisory board appointment for consideration during September is EMS 6 people, volunteer ag district is 2, and watershed review board is 2. 17 is calendar update, Mr. Martin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Britt, who's the guy, what's he from, that person you,
He's from here in county.
Elizabeth?
Yeah. He's on the one that approached me.
I know, where, Clark,
Martin is this.
I think it works at Turnbull Loan Company, because I do a
I
little
know,
thing.
Clark, that's fine.
No, one person I've asked this week, at one time we asked about the board members, is that posted on the website where we can pull that right now? Where we can pull all of that? So we can go up on the, what link do we go on?
The application is on the website.
So we just show the members, the terms and all that?
We got a list, all of us, on all the board members.
Where?
We can be,
I'm just asking, do we have that whole one that we can just look at anytime we want to see it? Is that posted somewhere where we can get access to it? I want to know, is this for all boards?
No, I'd asked for the requirements for the board, because when I tried to elect a person for, the plan, I didn't know, you had to email it to me, they had to email it to him. I couldn't find it anywhere. So everything is on the.
I was asking, was there a link somewhere we could get all, access to all of it anytime we want to do it? That's all I was asking. If you could, I appreciate it, we can get that.
Martin.
thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to briefly review the calendar with you for the remainder of August and for the month of September. Just point out that on Wednesday, the 21st at 1:15, the Bladen County Schools Opening Day Convocation Ceremony will be held at East Bladen High School in the gymnasium. You all are invited to that. Also, on Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m., the diabetes forums continue at Baldwin Branch Missionary Baptist Church. The North Carolina Association of County Commissioners Annual Conference will be held in Guilford County beginning on Thursday through the weekend. Also on Thursday from 6 until 9, the Sunset Jams concert series continues at Golston's Beach.
C-Town.
It's at Elizabethtown, okay, thank you. Thank you very much. On Tuesday, the 27th at 9:45, there's an opioid task force community forum in East Arcadia, and that will be at the community building. At 11 a.m. that morning, there's a health and wellness and recovery event sponsored by East Point. And the title of that is Honoring the Silence, and it will be held at the Powell Melvin Building. There's a opioid task force community forum also that evening at 6:30 p.m. at the Dublin Volunteer Fire Department. And on Thursday, the 29th at 6:30 p.m., there's an opioid task force community forum at the Clarkton Depot, also in the town hall.
Mr. Martin, how are we getting that information out? I know the seniors do know, they know.
They've tried to broadcast, I know Kathy Gantz has worked, she's kind of been the point person on those. You're referring to the forums?
Yes, how would they get into all these?
Bladen online, Bladen Journal,
Yeah.
We don't get it. We don't get the journal out there. It comes automatically on a box from Columbus County, but not the Bladen Journal.
Bladen online?
Well, most of our people don't have access. And you're talking about seniors, We have a lot of seniors in our area. I'm looking
Yeah, no, that's a
at
good
one
question.
there, let's get information out to them. I did print what I had and gave it to as many people as I could, send it to the churches, but I just wanna know how, well, you guys are doing, that's all.
I'll follow up with Kathy to see exactly how that's being disseminated.
I had it in 3 churches announced, but
Well, I know that she went down there and met with East Arcadia senior citizens.
right.
And I know she has to spread the word, but I don't know how you spread the word. I mean, you can't go door to door. I mean, that's the best we can do.
No, handouts was, flyers were easy for me. I mean, I made training what I have. I was just asking. I mean,
That's good.
okay, you get what you got.
I know social, I mean, I don't know how many, I know older folks may not be quite as active on social media, but I know that's a good form of
Yeah.
communication as well.
Okay.
Moving over to September, just want to point out, Monday the 2nd, it's a Labor Day holiday, offices will be closed. On Tuesday the 3rd at 8 a.m., there's a prayer service here. That morning, the Bladen County Ministerial Association meets at the hospital. There is an opioid task force forum specifically for police departments, and that will be held at the Elizabethtown Airport. The Board of County Commissioners meets that evening at 6:30. Diabetes forums continue. On Monday the 9th at 5:30, the Health and Human Services Advisory Committee meets. On Tuesday the 10th at 2 p.m., the monthly opioid working group meeting will be held at the Bladen County Health Department. On Thursday the 12th at 7 p.m., the Bladen County Fire Association meeting will be held at the Tar Heel Fire Department. The Board of Commissioners meets on the 16th at 6:30 p.m. There's an opioid task force forum for religious organizations on the 17th at 6:30 p.m. at the Elizabethtown Baptist Church. There's an opioid task force for sheriff and EMS personnel. That will be held in the sheriff's office at 6:30 p.m. that evening on the 19th. On the 21st at 9 a.m., the 27th Annual Dublin Peanut Festival event begins, and there's normally a parade that morning as well. And that's the last. Sorry. Maybe there's not. I don't know. I know there normally is. I don't know if
They're
doing that free.
They're doing a parade
they're.
at 10 o'clock.
I think on, I might be wrong, August 22nd, Fire Association meeting that Thursday night, no, this coming Thursday. You know what I mean, this Thursday?
That's,
They invited me.
20, that's at 10 a.m. Chiefs on it. That's the 28th. And that association meeting on the 12th is gonna be at the training center. Tar Heel's hosting it, but it's gonna be at the training center.
All right, thank you.
I just found that out today.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Martin, the schedule will change on the diabetes class, and I'll get that information to you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Barber. Moving on to item B, just want to review the monthly financial dashboard with you for the, it's through the month of July, which is 8% of the budget. As far as revenues, $3,901,502 has been collected in the general fund. $3,661,705 has been expended. You can see the cash and investments. On the solid waste fund, $190,824 has been collected in revenues. $109,548 has been expended. In the emergency telephone fund, $22,050 has been received in revenue. $19,550 has been expended. In the water fund, $219,420 has been received in revenue. $177,854 has been expended. And things appear, I mean, again, this is 1 month in, and things appear to be on track so far. If there are no questions about the financial update, moving to item C. At the last meeting, you recall, we briefly discussed the charitable contributions for this fiscal year. And from what we gathered from that conversation, we have prepared appropriations in the amount of $1,095 to each of the agencies, which is consistent with the amount that was appropriated this past year.
What's the pleasure, board? So moved. Motion by Mr. Brett, second by Mr. Cogdell. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Thank you. And moving to item D, East Point is, and we're pleased to have Jeanette Jordan Huffam here from the East Point organization this evening. East Point has asked counties to develop a plan, and actually we have a resolution and a plan for your consideration. And it's titled a Bladen County Involuntary Commitment Transportation Plan and Policy and Resolution Supporting an Involuntary Commitment Transportation Services Policy for Bladen County. I know that's very wordy. But the bottom line is, Bladen County for years has provided transportation for individuals who are being involuntarily committed. There is a new statute that allows for towns for instance, police departments to provide that service, and then charge the county, bill the county for the cost of that service. We had a meeting a couple of weeks ago, invited town officials, police officials, and in that discussion with, and the sheriff, this was at the sheriff's office, and they've been very involved in this proposal. But our recommendation to the Board of Commissioners is for the county to continue to provide that service for the towns. They indicated town police departments help if needed and, you know, as necessary, but rather than getting into the accounting associated with them doing the service, charging the county and that type of thing, it just seems cleaner to do it. And our understanding is that towns plan to have this matter, they're required to adopt some of the resolutions. They plan to do that at the first meeting in September if the board adopts this.
Make a motion.
Motion to approve, Mr. Brett, second by Mr. Cordell, any discussion? All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Ayes have it. Okay, Mr. Martin.
Okay, thank you very much. The last item is an update regarding a draft Bladen County remote participation policy. You'll recall that there was discussion about the video aspect of the policy, and we have talked with Mr. Robin Hewitt. He's provided cost information. It appears that for less than $100, that can be accomplished. And so we have a resolution here as well as a policy for either for your consideration, or if there's further feedback you'd like to share for us to tweak it further, we'll be glad to do that as well.
What's the pleasure of the
I would
board?
like to see it, review it first.
Well, are you referring to the highlighted portions of it?
And then some of it.
I mean, we have the resolution. We just have certain things highlighted that you may want to, if you want to change or
What it
whatever.
said was, we weren't really wanting to do it.
Not do it.
But that's what we wondered. Okay, we weren't clear on that.
Is that where we at or not?
That's where we're at. Let's look at this thing,
Yeah,
see
we gotta
where we're
look
at
at
first.
it. It looked good, don't get me wrong, but I still think it needs to be finalized as before you bring it to us
Yeah,
anyway.
let's
Get
kind
those
of talk
changes.
about it for a little bit.
Okay.
What do you want to change?
Well, he had some marks already.
Well, we're not trying to, I mean, we're
It's a
trying
draft, it's a
to
draft.
meet your needs, so we're,
Whatever input.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I looked at it. Just finalized.
Put it on the agenda, Mr. Martin, for next meeting.
Yeah.
we'll do
That's
it.
what we're doing.
Thank you.
Okay, anything else, Mr. Martin?
No, sir, that's it. Thank you.
Mr. Wilkie?
Yeah, Mr. Martin, is there a county policy on working at home?
A county policy on working on home?
Working at home?
Not as far as
Working
a
at
general,
home.
not as far as a general rule. I know, for instance, computer operations, for example, Robin has a setup where if an emergency comes up, he can access, the computer system to make necessary adjustments and that type of thing. But as far as a general rule, I mean, a general practice, I'm not familiar with that happening on an ongoing basis that I know
The
of.
reason I asked you that, I received an inquiry saying that possibly some of the people in management were working at home. So I said I would go, ask you, is there a county policy on that?
I'm not familiar. If you have any specifics, I'll be glad to talk with you afterward.
Okay, I was thinking I'd find some specific.
Okay, thank you.
Individuals, delegation wish to address the commission? Any other questions or anything? Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Mr. Brett, second by Mr. Bullock, any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?